Your students worked together in teams all semester, and now you want to assess how well it went. What should you do? Hello, my name is Dr. Esther Trufan, and I have been teaching and assessing teamwork in my chemistry labs for over 10 years at the university level. There are multiple reasons why one would want to assess teamwork. My main reason is simple curiosity. I would like to see how well my students got along and how they collaborated effectively, both inside and outside the classroom. My second reason is that I often teach general chemistry labs, and those classes are part of the general education program, which means we need to assess teamwork. That means I need to provide what are called artifacts for assessment. Similarly, my upper level courses are part of the chemistry program, learning outcome assessment, and I also need to provide teamwork artifacts for program assessments for regional accreditation bodies, as well as for us to maintain the American Chemical Society accreditation. So how do we go about satisfying both our innate curiosity and intent to teach our students good teamwork skills, as well as satisfying our accreditors with the demonstrated skill that our students have accomplished? All the resources that I use in my classes can be found at experimentium.org. Go to instructor resources, teamwork resources, scroll down to the very bottom, and look for teamwork reflection assessment. There are two ways in which teamwork has been traditionally assessed. The first one is peer scoring. You provide students with a table and you ask in each team for each student to score their team members. In my experience, this is relatively faulty and students will generally give each other fairly high scores, especially if those scores are considered in the instructor scoring system. Another option is to use the teamwork reflection that you will find on experimentium.org. This one fairly accurately captures the student team dynamics and potential behaviors. So I usually give it to my students on the second to last day of classes, and I ask them to complete it maybe the day after the last day. I encourage my students to be honest and forthcoming, and I make it very clear that I grade this assignment not on perceived alignment with good behaviors, but rather on completion. If I'm asking them to describe what is their mode of communication, I would like to see very specific examples of how that went. If I'm asking them to demonstrate what respect looked like in their classroom, then I would like them to provide clear examples. Similarly, I encourage them to provide examples of times when they experience conflict or disagreement, because that's usually not a sign of bad behavior, but rather an emerging ability to work in a team where disagreements are normal and can be gotten over. For all the resources that I use, you may use the experimentium.org collection. But if you would like to assess the student artifacts that are the student response to your structured reflection, go to the American Association of Colleges and Universities, look up the Teamwork Value Rubric, and adapt it to your institution and your program as needed. For examples of how I teach and practice teamwork in my chemistry labs, watch the next video.